Hi, I am the Power, and today I'm going to shift you to the version of your reality where you already are with your specific person and you have a healthy relationship. This is not woo-woo stuff, and it is not science. This is mindset. I am going to help you with a guided visualization experience so that you can embody the version of yourself who already has your specific person. However, if you are interested in scientific evidence or in knowing what happened to my channel, or if you want something that you had access to before and you were using on your journey, of course I'm talking about my videos and what I could offer until now, you can check the link down below. There is a post that will lead you to everything you need. Now, let's begin this experience. And for my old loyal subscribers, don't worry, you can still have access for free to my old content. You just have to request it, and everything is in the link down below. Now, let's go on. I want you to go to a quiet place where you can be undisturbed for about 20 minutes. Think about it. If you cannot do it now, you can do it later. I also want you to know that you are responsible for your own success and actions. So this is only a tool to help you embody the version of yourself who is already successful with this. If you don't know much about manifestation, manifestation means seeing something that you weren't seeing before because you had a wrong mindset about it. So you focus on it more and more and more, and you go in that direction in your life. Instead of self-sabotaging, when you think that, for example, your SP hates you, even if it's not true, and I'm speaking from experience, your SP can start hating you because you can start behaving in a way that causes you to fight a lot. It happened in my life with different people because this is what insecurity does, and if you want to finally overcome it once and for all, I suggest, of course, that you do therapy if needed. For example, I overcame recently some PTSD caused behaviors. So I had these behavioral patterns that I couldn't get rid of because I had been through childhood trauma like the most of us. And if you can overcome it, and of course you can do therapy, you can do coaching sessions, it depends of course on the gravity of your situation and on what you need. I'm not here to tell you, this is not medical advice, this is not financial advice, this is not psychological advice. This is only what people do when they succeed in their relationships. I was able to heal several relationships. I was able to get rid of toxic attachment styles. I was able to get rid of toxic cycles in relationships, and my life has improved with this process. So this is the only thing that I can suggest you to do, but once again, it's not a professional kind of advice. I am not a psychologist, not a doctor. I am an environmental scientist and an independent singer-songwriter since 13. Every link is down below. If you want to work with me for a session, it is linked down below. Now let's start the visualization experience. If you are ready to begin, close your eyes, otherwise pause the video, and we will begin at 3, 2, 1. Eyes closed. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, and breathe out for 4. Keep breathing like that. It can help you calm down. Breathe in whatever way makes you feel calmer. And imagine that you are in a place with your specific person, and it is a place that you feel that you can be together in these days. Even if it is a long distance relationship, you can imagine that you are in your room or in a place where it would be natural for you to text each other. If you are in the same place instead, and usually you see each other in person, you can imagine that special place that maybe you have. I want you to focus on your surroundings. What time is it? Think about everything that you normally notice. For example, I am very visual with everything around me. I focus more on what I see and then what I hear, so I will go in this order. You can do the same with your specific order. If you focus on what you hear first, or more, doesn't have to be first, but it can be more. Think about that first. Think about that more. It has to feel natural, because whatever you focus on grows in your life, and it can help you shift your mindset. However, it is also true that manifestation works, and you finally open your eyes and put it down the pedestal, and you realize that it wasn't so hard to achieve this goal or to get along with this person. You realize all that, so it works concretely when it feels real to you. So you don't have to force this feeling, but you have to make it easier for you. You have to stimulate your mind now so that it thinks in a way that is natural to it. This is the only thing that you have control over right now. It is your mind, it is your birthright to control your mind, just like every other part of your body. Just like you raise your arm, you can control your arm and you can control your mind. So control it and use your power with it. Your part of the game with this is that you can make it feel as natural to you as any other thought or mental experience that you have during the day feels like. So I want you to spend a little bit getting familiar with your surroundings in this guided visualization, because you have to create not only the place where any kind of interaction that you can have these days with this person, in your opinion, feels natural to you, easy to you, but also think about the circumstance. Of course, circumstances do not matter, not in a limiting way, but yes, if you want, you can use them to your advantage. So think about that too. How do you think that this is going to happen? I'm not telling you to focus on the how of how the manifestation unfolds. No, I'm telling you to focus on why it could happen, for example. How, more in the sense of why. Like, I am sure, because of these beliefs that I already have, that in this situation it could happen. This way, we are defeating resistance with a very specific approach. I am very strategic, so in my guided visualizations, of course, I will bring my strategy. My strategic side, sorry. So now that you feel it natural to you, once again, let's recap. Surroundings, the time of the day, the place, the type of interaction, and so on. And it feels like it's just a normal thing that could actually happen. It is time to actually allow yourself to experience it. So think about something that you want to experience with this person. What do you want to live with them? If you want to receive a certain message, think about that. But once again, Is it natural to you to focus on words in this message or not? If it's not, and you focus on words, you are just increasing resistance. It feels fake, and you're putting what you want more and more on the pedestal. This is why I want to make my visualization experience inclusive for everybody. If this is not a long distance relationship, or yes it is, but it is easy to see each other tomorrow, maybe you are about to see each other, you want this experience to go well, you want to reconcile, whatever you want, choose your specific interaction that you would like to experience in a way that feels with the least amount of resistance for you, as we said before, about the circumstances of the why it could happen instead, and focus on that scene, whether it is in person or via text messages, as long as it is in a way that you normally think of other situations like that. I'll make an example for both scenarios, so stay tuned. Number one, you are about to see each other in person. So usually, maybe you organize stuff in your bedroom, you get ready, and you have that feeling of getting ready because this has to happen. That could be a natural way of thinking about it. That could be a natural feeling that you have. It is something that we probably have in common and that we can relate to. Now, how you specifically think about that is yours, but it is something that we all do because we will have to get ready to see someone, especially that special someone, you know? But if you want to focus on a text instead, what do? Usually, maybe you have a little bit of anxiety because it's an important person and you are a little bit afraid of opening it. But then when you open it, and of course we want to focus on a good outcome, then the message that you get is something that you really, really like and you are very happy about it. So of course, this is the outcome that we want. So you get it, you're so happy, you are so ready to focus on that and get the relationship going from there. You start constant communication again if you are in no contact now, blocks for any reason, or if you're just not talking, if you've been ghosted, whatever the reason of using this video is. And then finally you feel that sense of relief, like in both scenarios, you feel that sense of wow, it really, really happened. Now, and you finally move on to the next steps, because of course that was the first step on the road of a long and healthy, reconciliated or initiated, relationship that is happy and healthy and loving and exactly as you want it to be, because it's a mutual desire now and you are on the same page and you get along with this person now. You're experiencing a version of this person that you desired to experience. So there is no, there is just yes, I agree with you. You are like, both best friends and lovers. If it is romantic, of course, this video can be used, of course, like any specific person video, unless they are just romantic, they can be used for any specific person, platonic, friendship, family, and so on. So now I am going to leave you about 5 minutes to focus on that scene by yourself in silence, okay? You have to focus on that. In silence, I mean without my voice, but I will leave the background music for you. And I also want you to know that if you want to work with me, you find everything you need in the description down below. I would be really happy to. We can do a guided session that is tailored to your specific experience. Because of course, I couldn't be very, very, very specific. This is already answering to a very specific question, but there are so many subcategories to that. There are so many different situations, and yes, circumstances do not matter, but you may desire, of course, to be led in a guided visualization experience that is exactly about what you want to experience. And we can do that, of course, one-on-one in a guided session together. You can find everything you need in the description. Now I will count from 1 to 3, and you are going to visualize your scene that we crafted by yourself, because I guided you until here, and now it is time to build your private bubble with this person, because I won't be there, so it's not natural if I stay until the end in this visualization. It's like I am your best friend that was with you until now, getting ready, and now you have to experience your relationship by yourself. Okay, in your mind, you have to allow yourself to experience this, to soothe yourself, to feel better, and to focus on what matters to you by yourself, building this mental connection once again in a positive way with this person, without always thinking about negative things about them and you, but substituting with better memories for the future, like better perspectives and focus points for the future and for the present, because you want it to happen soon, as soon as possible. So now I'll leave you two in your mental visualization scene, and I'll see you to the next video.